My name is Cindy and this is Ellie, and we are going to talk about some of the finds from the Jurassic Coast when we have been on holiday. And I've got Ellie here to help me with some of the names of the fossils that you can find. So, what is this one? What is it? Sorry, a bit nice and loud.
An ammonite.
An ammonite. Yeah, you can find lots of ammonites on the Jurassic Coast. You can either find the whole fossil, or you can find just the fragments of the outer shells.
Yeah.
What else can we find? Do you remember the name of this one?
This is from a squid.
A squid, and its name is a Bellamite.
Yep, ammonite.
And then sometimes, if you're really lucky, you can find fossilised bone like this from a dinosaur. Do you remember the name of this dinosaur?
This is from an ichthyosaur.
An ichthyosaur. And which special person found lots of ichthyosaurs on the Jurassic Coast? Mary Anning, yeah. So we could follow in the footsteps of Mary Anning and find lots of ichthyosaurs. And then sometimes you can find these little stems, or you find the little stars, and they are from Kryonides, which are like fossilised sea fans. Yeah.
Oh.
All of these are examples of Bellamites, which are the fossilised squids. As you can see, they range in sizes. So you've got this one here, which is quite a large specimen, but it has lost its point, to the very small ones here, which still have theirs. All of these were found along the tide line. That's because the rocks are likely to fall, and I don't really want to take the risk, especially with young children. So I walk along the tide, and once you get your eye in, looking for the cylinders, it's one of the easiest ways to find them. They are one of the most common fossils along the Jurassic Coast, so they are quite easy to just pick up, and then you get to take some fossils home, which is very exciting. These are Kryonide fossils. Sometimes you can find the little individual stars here, which are really quite lovely, or you can find the stems. Sometimes on some of the rock you can find entire branching networks of Kryonides, but I haven't been so lucky yet, so it's definitely something I want to look out for. But you can look for the little pentagons on the Kryonides, and yeah, they're a really lovely little find. This is one of my most prized fossils. Luckily on Charmouth Beach, for example, there are often guides walking around. So if you're ever unsure about fossils, they are very knowledgeable and can help you. When I found this one, I had an inkling it could be bone because it has lines on it, and it just didn't look quite right. So I saw one of the guides who confirmed that it was most likely a scapular bone from an ichthyosaur. So that was quite an exciting find for me. And these are my favourite things to find. It's the little ammonites here. Again, I don't smash open rocks when I look through them. I just go along the shoreline to find these. They get washed out in rain and bad weather. The way that I look for them is to look for this material here, which is called iron pyrite, which is what they're made from. So I tend to look for that material. You may find these, which are ammonites, which haven't fossilized correctly. So they're still ammonites, but you can still see the spirals, but they don't take this classic ammonite shape. You'll probably find lots and lots of these, the little fragments of the matrices. And then this is an unusual find. It's the internal structure of an ammonite. So it's the ridge here, the inside structure, and it's filled with quartz. So it's quite a lovely little find. So you'll find ammonites either in fragments or the compressed ones, or you'll find them as the neat little poms.